a Muslim representative. Hateful fascist comments. She called it out, and so then she gets attacked by Marjorie Taylor Greene. And then Greene is attacking her for saying she's pro-abort. Again, a woman who's spreading conspiracy theories that have probably led to the death of some of her constituents. It's on her. It's all on her. And she's talking about being this pro-life candidate. What she doesn't mention is that Congresswoman Mace was raped in high school, dropped out of high school, started drinking, got addicted to drugs. It was ruining her life. She not only pulled herself out of that tailspin, but was she the first woman to go to
Citadel? Yeah, she's a trailblazer.
Yeah, the first woman to go to Citadel. A school, by the way, I've had friends that have gone to that, like, make them break down and weep in just bitter, bitter agony. It's an extraordinary journey for this woman. And I just think the Congresswoman from the carpet capital of the world may have picked on the wrong Citadel.
What kind of nasty human being, though, brings up personal trauma like that as a weapon in political warfare?
For sure. And we've heard her attack Congresswoman Boebert for apologizing about Islamophobic remarks. I mean, there's no bottom here for Marjorie Taylor Greene. There's no bottom. And it is representative of a growing wing of Republicans, particularly in the House, the backbenchers in the House. And it does represent a little bit of a danger here for the GOP. They're widely...
Wait, can I just stop you?
Yeah.
This is not a little bit of a danger.
No, it's significant.
This is the very thing that people in the suburbs of Atlanta, people in the suburbs of Philly, suburbs of Phoenix and Maricopa County, they're like, hey, I like their tax policy. I'd like to pay less taxes. I'd like my small business to have less regulations. I'd like the cops to have a little more, power behind. I like all that stuff. But I can't vote for a fascist. I can't go into crazy town. I'm going to vote for the Democrat.
Right. The GOP is widely expected to take the House back next year. But it's something like this that could endanger that. And it shows it's going to turn off those suburban voters. It also shows the Republican Party's inability to sort of funnel people together behind more acceptable, broadly palatable general election candidates. And they're too often willing to cave behind those on the fringes, often supported by former President Trump, who can sail through in a deep red district, a primary, but perhaps certainly statewide in the Senate, but even in more of a swing district in the House, might have real trouble if the Democrats can put up a good candidate against him or her. That's the danger here. But McCarthy, to your point, is showing no signs of trying to get that under control. He's simply too concerned about following Donald Trump's marching orders.
The mistakes Kevin is making, Mika, is that if he continues this and allows the craziest people in his caucus to define his caucus, well, there are going to be narrow margins, and he will have to go to the crazies and get them to support him. Thing is, if he's more of a Main Street Republican, if he's more of a Republican the way Republicans were 10, 15 years ago, you talk about economics mainly, you talk about the things that actually matter to small business owners and matter to farmers and matter to Republican Party's natural constituents, then 2022 is probably going to be a blowout. And Republicans are going to have a comfortable lead. And you can tell the craziest people in the caucus, hey, go pound sand. And if you don't shut up, I'm going to strip you of your committee assignments. That's how this works. But Kevin's playing scared. And when you play scared, nothing good happens.
Well, and I mean, I know it's not lost on all of us here on the show this morning that it's not just a danger to the Republican Party. What's happening now, these comments we're talking about, are a danger to members of Congress and to Muslim Americans. I mean, it's unspeakable that these have gone unchecked. And yet, Minority Leader McCarthy has yet to publicly condemn Lauren Boebert's Islamophobic remarks that sparked this all.